Hey, Real Nerds listeners, your favorite host Ryan here to remind you that social media is great. How great is it? There's many ways you can find the Real Nerds on social media. You can download us on iTunes. You can listen to us streaming on Stitcher Radio. You can call us 720-6nerds5. Aw man, our website is so cool. You can visit our website, realnerdspodcast.com. You want to leave some fan mail? Oh, that's so easy, realnerds@gmail.com. Twitter? We got it, @real_nerds. You can even like us on Facebook. Thank you so much, and hey, enjoy the show. Welcome to Real Nerds at Denver Comic-Con 2015. We hope you enjoy the following interview.
Welcome to the Real Nerds podcast. We are live on the Denver Comic-Con floor, and I'm here with nobody special, just Dan Weingardt.
Hi.
Back for this is your very first convention.
Yes.
How has it been? You picked a doozy.
Apparently so. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool stuff to go look at.
Yeah.
Lots of artists. Lots of just people showing their art, showing their comics they've written, their other books that I went and bought a book from some other author I'd never heard of before. So,
oh, cool.
Kevin J. Anderson,
The Edge of the World. Yeah, this is cool looking.
What sold me?
So here's what's okay. You tell me about it. Talk to me.
So what sold me on this is that the guy said there are 3 books in this series and that's it. And I said, "Oh, awesome!" Because I want the same booth had a whole bunch of Dune books, and I had heard that I should read Dune.
Yeah,
but there's like 5 million Dune books, and,
right.
and I said, "Do you have just one?" And he's like, "We actually don't."
Right.
Well, then you messed up because that's the one I wanted. So, I'm sure I can get that on my Kindle or something else. But
Kevin J. Anderson also writes Dune.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
I did not know that.
If people listening will go listen to the interview that we did just earlier today with Kevin J. Anderson, they will learn a lot about what things he writes and how he got into writing and all of that.
That's pretty cool. I did take a little thing that they have about here's what you should do if you want to get into writing, just like a little thing
cool.
with some info on it. So that's actually pretty cool. Because that's always interested me, but
yeah.
I don't know, whatever. And then, God, I had one more. Oh yeah, he also had written a bunch of Star Wars books, as it turns out.
Right.
And so I was kind of talking to him about that, and he said that there are there are hundreds of those things out there by many different authors. And they're all just kind of off in their own little side part of it now that they've kind of taken a lot of that and just pushed it aside.
Yeah.
To make room for the films they're doing now, I guess. So.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what's did you see some cool cosplays? What are the things that stood out to you?
So I walked in front of one photo by mistake, and it was Daenerys Targaryen.
You're the worst.
Yeah. They were totally cool about it.
Cool.
And it was a pretty good costume that she put together.
Yeah.
So she did really well there. You and I saw the kid that was dressed as Groot walk by earlier.
Oh, yeah, that was a pretty good.
Yes, a kid up on 1.5-foot tall platforms walking around. That looked really difficult for him.
I don't think I told you about yesterday. There was a woman she was dressed up as Gamora, and then I think it was her son, was there, and probably 4 dressed up as Rocket Raccoon, and it was a really good Rocket Raccoon too.
That's pretty good.
The head was like a stuffed animal, Rocket Raccoon head, but the rest of the costume, the boots and everything else, was awesome. It was just perfect.
That's good.
Yeah, it was a really good costume. And I saw I've seen a couple of Star-Lords as well, and that's a pretty easy one because you just need like
a red jacket, or black, and boots, and a gun.
Yeah, because if you don't have the mask, that's okay.
Or headphones and a little cassette player.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, the headphones and the cassette player would be a good part of it.
So I actually haven't seen a single Star-Lord, for what it's worth.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen a lot. I've just seen a couple.
I've seen more Groots and Gamoras than I have seen Star-Lords.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Cool. All right. Awesome.
Apart from that, I have been meaning to ask you this for a while. Have you seen True Detective?
Yeah.
Is that worth watching?
So you should watch the first season of Fargo before you watch True Detective. Because it's better. It's way better, and it does a lot of the same things. True Detective is a really well-made show. It's really interesting, and yes, I think it's worth watching. I think it doesn't have any characters that I like, and I think that it doesn't stick the landing. Like the end of that show is disappointing in so many ways to me. Not the last shot is really good, but the things that happen are not what I was hoping would happen. Like the resolution, the reveals are not as cool and interesting as I was hoping that they would be based on what they set up. So I don't know. I think it's worth checking out. It's pretty good.
Rad.
It's definitely interesting, but it is not like the second coming of awesome mystery shows. The truth is, Fargo's really good.
And like the other thing that interests me about it is that it is that like their first season is its own kind of contained thing, and then they're doing season 2 coming up soon, and it's kind of its own contained thing.
Yeah,
featuring Vince Vaughn and Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
and then one other person that I can't remember who it is. God.
Oh shoot, what's her name?
Rachel
McAdams.
Yeah,
totally.
It's
Rachel McAdams.
So
and that part is really cool. I really enjoy that. But
they can tell a beginning, middle, and end, and then it's done. That's nice.
Yes, exactly.
And
not to keep harping back to this, but Fargo's the same way. The next season is going to be somewhat related because it's like it goes back 30 years, and the main character is the mother of the main character from the last season. But obviously the mysteries and everything that's going on, the villains are all totally new.
That's loose enough that it can be considered like its own thing.
Right.
Yeah, totally.
But that's been one of my favorite trends recently is like your American Horror Stories, those your True Detectives.
I guess that's the other big example.
Where each season stands on its own because it gets you everything that's great about like a miniseries, right? Where you get to have a complete story in that season. But you also but it gets made, right? Because miniseries don't get made anymore because marketing them and making them is just so expensive, and there's no long tail on it. With a TV show, you have a second season.
Then they want to have it continue. And exactly.
Right. Yeah. And so with a miniseries, like what was the last miniseries? It was like Dinotopia. Like from fucking
I don't even know what that is.
1994. Like it's real bad.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's cool. I really like that trend. So yeah, it's worth checking out.
Like I've been, I'm caught up on Game of Thrones now. I'm like, I think I'm up through the most recent episodes of there, and but even that is like, I don't even feel like each season there's its own contained thing. It's just another 60 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
Like I can't tell you what happened in season 4, episode 4. I have no idea.
Right.
It was just stuff.
Yeah, it's not the same as like a more traditional show like a Lost, where Lost as a traditional show, but where like I can say like, hey, do you remember the Jack episode where he meets his wife and she's got to have surgery?
Yes,
right. Like that's the story of that episode.
Yes. It is structured enough. Even Breaking Bad is like kind of bad at it, but it's still there's still the episode where Jesse is with the kid in the house, the junkies in the ATM.
Such a good episode.
That one.
You've got The Fly. You've got There are
absolutely
isolated events. Yeah.
Like the best episode of Lost is the one where Desmond's like mind keeps drifting back and forth.
Yeah, I mean my favorite things are your Justifieds really, where it's like you have episodes, so you have like the Hitler Collection episode and like all of these other like single episodes, and then you have this larger story going on that is also amazing, like that part I mean Lost was the same way, where each episode has got its story and then it also has the overarching story.
Totally.
But there is also I think that for binge watching shows like True Detective and Fargo and your American Horror Story, that's what it's really made well for. Is you can just sit down and be like, I'm going to watch 12 episodes all in a day because fuck it, it's Sunday.
Sure.
So yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Rad.
Cool. What else have you really enjoyed? Do you have the bug? Do you feel like, man, next year I want to come back and do a con even for a day? Yeah.
Totally.
Cool. I mean, here's the thing. You're going to be like, any other convention you go to almost is going to be kind of disappointing by comparison, because the word on the street is that we are officially the third biggest convention in the country.
This.
Yeah, after New York Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con,
like this, and then after that comes stuff like PAX and other stuff like that.
No. Comic convention
specifically.
Right.
Okay.
So like E3 is bigger than this, obviously. But no,
yeah, but that's also such a different thing. Like that is primarily a trade show and press and all that kind of stuff.
I honestly don't know how big PAX is, but no, it's bigger than like Dragon Con, Emerald City Con, like the other conventions that have been a big deal for a really long time.
Sure.
C2 or not C2 E2, whatever the Chicago Con is, I can't remember.
C2.
Well, C2 E2 is the video game one.
I have no idea.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's huge, like, and it's only gonna get bigger, honestly, at this point.
That's cool. It's really rad.
Yeah.
How soon do when tickets go up?
Yeah.
So how early do they go up, and how soon do the 3-day passes sell out?
I don't think it was that quick.
Okay.
It's still very approachable.
I mean, because I'm kind of an introverted person.
Right.
And this, I've been here for about 5 hours at this point, and it's at the same time it's no big deal.
Yeah.
But it's also
there's a lot of people.
It's kind of a lot. Yeah, it's kind of a lot to take in. But I don't know. It's still rad.
Yeah, but you also don't know any of these people, so fuck them.
Sure,
what do they care?
I guess.
You're not dressed as anything weird, so it's not like anybody is judging you.
Well,
in fact, you're judging them. You're that's a shitty Joker costume. Go the fuck home.
I did see a one of the new Joker from Suicide Squad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw one.
Like tattooed up and
with the yeah.
Wow, that is very forward thinking of that person.
It looked okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. I kind of think that Joker design looks kind of dumb, but that's also whatever.
Until we see it in a movie, you can't really judge it.
Yeah,
so.
I also don't really know anything about the Suicide Squad to begin with, so
yeah,
whatever.
They're cool. It'll be a fun movie probably.
Cool.
Sweet.
I don't have anything else for you.
All right.
Rad.
Well, thank you for the report. I'm glad that Comic-Con is doing well by you. So.
I am glad it is too. So.
Yeah. Glad you got to spend some money. Cool.
Rad.
Thank you.
Yep.
Bye, Dan.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to this exclusive Real Nerds interview at Denver Comic Con 2015, and we'll see you next year. Visit our website, realnerdspodcast.com. You can tweet us at real_nerds. You can email us even, realnerds@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook. Hey, stream us on Stitcher. You want to call us? 720-6nerds5. And download us on iTunes. Just search Real Nerds. Thank you, Joe Kempter, for the wonderful voiceover, and also Spark Mandrill for the wonderful late-night jazz smooth sounds of movies. You can find them on SoundCloud. This has been a Nebulous Visions production.